What's going on YouTube? It's your boy 443 Bobby Big Rig out here at the truck stop right outside of New Mexico. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm making a video about Sundown Towns. I need to make sure I ain't in no Sundown Town right now. But you know, I carry myself, I conduct myself a certain way. So anybody can run into that situation. So I ain't even gonna say that. Anybody can run into a situation where you're dealing with a racist individual that just hates you because of the color of your skin. And it's sad, man. It's a sad thing. It's sad that it goes on so much. Like it's a normal thing. Like it's a big thing out here, man. If you look up black truck drivers that are missing. Type that in on YouTube. Black truck drivers missing. You're gonna find all type of videos about all type of different people, man. And the only reason I was inspired to make this video right now is because there's a new case right now that just happened a day or two ago about a black truck driver, and you know, just off the map. Nobody know where he at. He talked to his wife. You know, it's like 3-something in the morning, and he told his wife he was about to pull over to get some coffee or something. And that was the last anybody heard from him. So, you know, I'm pray for the best for that brother. I haven't heard any updates saying that, you know, he passed away or anything like that. So, you know, definitely gotta keep him in your prayers and my prayers, whatever. But at the same time, you know, I just wanted to make this video to bring awareness to the matter. You know, there's a lot of people that is definitely making content about this topic, especially right now with given what I just said. But yeah, man, you just got to be aware of where you at. You got to be aware of, you know, how you doing stuff. It's another video about a guy, something McGee. This video, I mean, this case, I think is from like 2024, I believe. And this guy, I think he was somewhere in North Carolina or something like that. And he parked on this little dirt lot. He left his trailer there to run to Walmart and came back, mind you. That is a no-no. Now, mind you, I'm telling you, now, I'm not justifying nothing that was done to anybody. Like, if to murder somebody, to take somebody's life simply for hatred, like, you killing somebody because they parked on your lot, right? Because they parked on your little dirt lot, and that's supposed to be private property or whatever. That's not a reason to murder somebody. Call the police. Call the police if it's that deep to you. Because me personally, I don't even feel like that's a reason to call the police on nobody. Just let them know, listen, bro, it's private property. You can't park right here if you don't have no business going on here. You know, this is not public parking. Let them know. Let them go about their business. If you let them know and then they don't go about their business, then you call the police. But it's never a reason to murder somebody. That is out of pure hate. To murder a person over something like that, that's pure hate. That's all that was. That was hatred. That was racism. At its best, you know what I'm saying? So this type of stuff, man, it needs awareness brought to it. I feel like every black truck driver out here, you need to do your research on Sundown Towns. You need to know where you're at all times. Park at truck stops. Park in highly lit parking lots. You see all this light out here? Park where it's light, where when you walk around, it's light, it's cameras. You know, I only park at truck stops. I don't care if I'm getting there at midnight. It's Friday right now. It's like midnight. What that mean? I'm going to the truck stop. If it ain't no parking spot, I'm gonna pull. Look how this truck is right here. That truck right behind me, that's not a parking spot. He probably couldn't find a parking spot, but he not about to go on no dirt road nowhere. I don't park on the side of the road. I see people do that. I don't understand why people do that so often. I do understand sometimes you might be driving, you might get so tired that you don't have time to go look for a truck stop or whatever, you just got to pull over. I don't do that. I don't, I don't like the idea of just being asleep on the side of the road while there's cars flying past me 70, 80 miles per hour. I don't like the idea of that. So I don't sleep on the side of the road. But I would sleep on the side of the road before I slept in a dirt lot somewhere. You get what I'm saying? Like, where you park at, man, is major to protecting yourself out here. You know what I'm saying? It's major. Listen, go do what you gotta do. Get your license to carry or whatever in your state, make sure you as lawful as possible, but you gotta protect yourself out here. If you gotta have that with you, you gotta do what you gotta do, because you have to protect yourself in this world. There's a lot of different stuff going on out here in this country that people not aware of, and you got to be prepared for it. And then another thing is all about how you carry yourself. It's all about how you carry yourself also. Now, like I said, when people are being pure racist, how you carry yourself ain't even really going to matter too much. But how you carry yourself plays a big part in how situations play out for you. You gotta, how you carry yourself and how you do things as a truck driver in general. Like I said, I only park at truck stops. Now, if it's a situation where it's really no truck stop close to me, or I get to a truck stop and not only are all the parking spots full, but everybody already lined up down on the side, and it ain't even no, what I'm saying, there's a situation like that, I'm going to Walmart. I'm going to Home Depot, whatever. They always say, oh, you gotta watch yourself at Walmart, because Walmart do be putting boots on people's truck and stuff like that, and it costs a lot of money to get it took off, but it's all about your timing of things. If it's late at night, the only time that I would say, all right, I understand that you ain't parked at a truck stop, is if it's in the middle of the night, especially like on a Friday, and you ain't going to find no parking at the truck stop. You know what I'm saying? Then I can understand you in a situation, all right, well, what I'm going to do, where I'm going to park. But like I said, in them situations, I find a grocery store nearby, I find a Home Depot, a Walmart, a Lowe's, somewhere with a big parking lot that has light in it, that most likely has cameras. You get what I'm saying? Like, and you gotta have some type of protection on your truck with you, man. Butcher knife, something. Just have something that you sleep with next to your bed. Get a dog. You get what I'm saying? But you gotta, be aware, because sundown towns are real. Racism is real. And people are hateful, man. You got a lot of hateful people out here. You got a lot of people out here that just have hate in their hearts towards other people, whether it's a racism thing, whether it's a sexism thing, whether it's some pedophilia. It's all type of weirdos out here that hate people and put people's life in danger for whatever weird reason they have in their head. You know what I'm saying? And the craziest part about it, black people, look, I wear t-shirts on my head and all that. My image, automatically people think thug and all that type of stuff. No, this is just me. This is just the culture I was raised in. So I talk a certain way. I walk a certain way. I give off a certain type of energy. But that doesn't make me a murderer, a hateful person, anything. Most of the time, these black people that you look at and you say, oh, that must be a thug or something like that, man, some of the most loving people you'll ever talk to. Some of the most genuine people you'll ever talk to. And I know that from experience, dealing with people. You know what I mean? Just dealing with people. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the people that's rough around the edges, be some of the most genuine people you'll ever meet. And a lot of them older, white truck drivers or whatever, the ones that's not racist, they'll also be some of the most genuine people you'll meet, man. Them old country dudes that, don't really got nothing, don't got no problem with black culture and stuff like that, man. They'll teach you everything you need to know. They'll buy you. Like, man, these people, it's good people out here, but there's also bad people out here. So just be aware of your surroundings and protect yourself at all times, man. It's 443 Bobby Big Rig. I'm out.